Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nana A. We're here with episode 3 of what to do in Stardew. This will be our foraging, luck, and community center with a few quests thrown in. But this is going to be all about our luck and our foraging, and we're going to open the community center. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of work, but a lot of fun. And there'll be some other things thrown in, but that's our 3 main topics. So I hope that everybody's enjoying this series. And as always, please leave me a comment down below if there's something specific you would like to see. And let's get to this. First, we're going to check our TV. Weather report is always for tomorrow. And it's going to be a clear and sunny day. Okay, now let's check our luck. What is it going to be? The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Now, let's stop here and talk about luck. Overall, it affects many parts of the game. It can be anything from finding geodes, staircases in the mines, treasure chests when you're fishing. It affects all the game. There's buffs that you can get to up your luck, food and drink, and there's some special charms that will add a permanent luck to your character. So let's go through what we're looking at now. This is our daily luck. The different messages could be, the spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. That means you might get an increase in luck anywhere from 0.07 to 0.1. If you have the charm, I think the charm adds like 0.125. And I get my information mostly from Stardew Wiki. I just want to throw that out there. The next one would be, and also playing the game. But let's back to the luck. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. We all like that one. That gives us the chance to have a 0.02 to 0.07 increase in luck. Now we come to the neutrals. The spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. You can get bad to good luck. So you can get a negative 0.02, which is bad luck, all the way up to a 0.02, which is good luck. But this one you don't get 0 with. But the next one, which you don't see as much, is the spirits feel absolutely neutral today. There's your 0 luck points. You're on your own. The next is, we're going into the bad luck section, y'all. The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Or you may see the spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed and luck will not be on your side. Either one, well, you can have like a 0.07, negative 0.07 to a negative 0.02 decrease in luck. And then the last one is the spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. And that gives us a negative 0.1 to a negative 0.7. And even if you have a special charm, you still can have bad luck. Does not mean you have good luck. Just means maybe have less bad luck. So I want to say, because I used to say this too, and I know people still do. If you wake up and you check your luck and it's on the bad luck of the spectrum, don't let that keep you out of the mines. Because you can still go do stuff in the mines. You just may see a little more monsters and get a fewer more items. But go to the mine. If that's what was on your schedule for the day, you need to go there. Maybe you need to do a quest, or you need some more ore, whatever. Go to the mine, y'all. Don't let that stop you. Now, in the mine, since we're talking about that, or the luck can affect, like I said, discovering ladders. Maybe you'll discover more ladders while breaking rocks. You'll have a better chance for a geode or cold drop from breaking rocks. The luck, as far as I know, doesn't make any difference with rare materials or artifacts unless it's changed. And if it is, we'll find out. You have a better chance to find gem nodes. You have a better chance for crates and barrels to spawn in the mines, and treasure rooms in Skull Cavern, which we'll talk about later on. And the amount of gold and items lost when dying in the mines is affected by luck. So if you're having bad luck, you may lose 1,000 gold and 3 items. Because I believe, if I can remember correctly, it's 10% of the gold that you have up to 1,000 gold. The chance of finding radioactive nodes in the mine can be affected by luck. And that's where you'll see the mine turn a different color and you'll get more monsters, which can be a good thing if you're trying to up your combat skill. So don't let that luck keep you out of the mines, y'all. In fishing, it can give you a better chance of treasure chests while fishing. You may have a better chance of getting mystery boxes, or not if it's bad luck. Better chance of getting items from the chest other than bait. Like a prismatic shard would be good. You have a chance of receiving a higher quantity of roe from the treasure chest, and that comes after you've obtained the power of jewels of the sea. So we'll talk about that later. And if you're on the forest farm, like one of my farms is on the forest farm, you have a better chance of catching a wood skip on your farm. To me, I think that's really good. And there's many other things you can go into. Trinkets from monsters, or you can, from slaying monsters, crates and barrels, stuff like that. You have a better chance of getting a duck feather and rabbit's foot from the ducks and rabbits that you raise. You have a better chance of getting a better quality and a better higher number of ores when you're panning, and we'll go into that after we finish the community center and it's completed. You also have a better chance at getting a second item other than the ore when you're panning. You have a chance of getting items from the garbage cans that is not trash. This does not mean you have a better chance of getting items. Trust me, I know, because I have the worst luck with garbage cans. But you have a better chance of getting an item, like maybe a food item or a fish, rather than trash. It can affect your relationships. It can affect you playing slots in the casino, if that's your thing. Even up to the lightning during a storm. The higher the luck, the more the lightning, and you'll get battery packs. Like I said, there's luck buffs. It can be food. I think the highest buff for food that I think is the magic rock candy. I think it gives you like a 0.5 to luck. The lucky ring, and it increases your luck by 1. And then you have some other food that's found when we have like the desert festival. And that's pretty much it on luck. In 1.6, it was added luck buffs from chest dishes, and I am reading this from Stardew Valley Wiki. At the Desert Festival introduced. Added special backplates to Fortune Teller TV show if the player gets a perfectly good or perfectly bad luck day. And jellies are now affected by luck buffs, and chance of obtaining a prismatic shard from the blessing of the butterfly now affected by daily luck. And the drop chance of trinkets affected by luck. So that's what was added in the latest update. So that is luck, everybody. I'm sure there's things that I left out that we'll find out along the way, because there's just so much to cover in this game, y'all. So many different foods. Pumpkin soup is a good one if you're going into the mines. The spicy eel will not only give you luck, but speed. Pumpkin soup will not only increase your luck, but your defense, and it lasts for 7 minutes and 41 seconds. The spicy eel for 7 minutes. Now the magic rock candy that I've talked about, it will give you 500 energy, 225 health, a +2 to mining, +5 to luck, +1 to speed, +5 to defense, +5 to attack, and it will last 8 minutes and 24 seconds. So, y'all, that's why I say that's probably the best one to get. And all I can say is when you're looking at these items, make sure you keep one of everything because you're going to start cooking. And the cooked items, as in most games, are better than the raw items. So that is our lesson on luck today. I find out and I learn something new about this game every time I play. So we will be moving on and probably learning together with the 1.6 update. So, and if you can't tell, hopefully you can. My voice is kind of rough today. I have a really sore throat. So some things I may not talk in when we're doing, but I'll go over things like this. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Signed, the wizard. So, we have a few things to do today. I'm watering these empty spots so we can plant some more parsnips, but we're going to get a fertilizer. And when we craft the fertilizer, we have to put it down before we plant. If you don't put it down before you plant, it doesn't work, and some of them won't let you do it. So let's get the sap and our parsnip seeds. And we are going to make some fertilizer, put it down, and then we're going to plant our parsnip seeds. So here's our fertilizer. If I can get to it. Oh, my controller's not cooperating. It's the basic fertilizer, and it helps increase a better quality. So hopefully we can get 5 stars on the parsnips. And when we go over the community center, you'll see what I mean. We're also going to make a chest, but let's we don't have room in our pockets. Let's go put the fertilizer down, plant our parsnips, empty some space. Okay. We're just going to put the fertilizer down, and then wherever we put the fertilizer down, we're going to plant the parsnips. There should be one space for each parsnip that we put the fertilizer on. And we're going to keep parsnip for the mayor's birthday, and that's tomorrow, so we'll go over that tomorrow. Let's do we have, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Now, we're going to keep that with us, because we're going to take it to where we go fishing. Which I fish a lot at the ocean, and at the lake, and at the river. But we're going to start by putting one at the ocean. I suggest you put one wherever you fish, especially until you upgrade your pockets. It will be most helpful. Now we're going to get rid of some of this because we're going to go see the wizard, and then we're going to see what happens. We may start the community center today if we don't have anything else that pops up. If not, then we'll do it tomorrow. I'm just going to let you enjoy some Stardew music while we walk to the wizards. You're going to see we're going to come in. Marnie's is there on the left. We're going to go to the right. and follow the trail on around past the lake and down. And then you'll see the stone tower he was talking about. And we're just going to go. This is going to be kind of a long cutscene now. Sorry. But let's get this over with. Ah, come in. We are in. He's a odd duck, y'all. I am Rosmodius, seeker of the arcane truths, mediator between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred you get the point. Yeah, you got a lot of hats, dude. And you, Nene, the one whose arrival I have long awaited. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold. Poor little guy. I just love them. They're so cute. You've seen one before, haven't you? Yeah. That's why you brought me here. They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, I'm not sure why they moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. We tell them we found the golden scroll. You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I'll return shortly. And then he's gone. This is where, in real life, you would leave, right? Nope, we stay. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Jumino, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. Oh boy. Now guys, if you were in this situation, you walked into this room, he's making some green drink over there. Would you really go over there and drink it? One with the forest. What do they mean? Aha! Come here. And we're like, okay. But, come on, y'all. Really? Would you drink it? My cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Yeah, it's green. Baby fern, moss grub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate you. Yeah, we're gonna drink it. We're gonna turn green. It's gonna give us some energy though. We needed that. And then, this is the point I want to say. If motion triggers you in any way, migraines, vertigo, anything, please skip this part. Because there's going to be some motion and some trippy trees, y'all. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Juvenile Scrolls. So, when you get a message like that, if you want to see it, you can go to the power, and it says forest magic. Usually it'll tell you a little bit more, but I guess since it told us that in the pop-up, that's all we get. Now, we're going into foraging here. Foraging is pretty much collecting, not fishing on land, collecting wild resources throughout the valley. And it also increases from harvesting crops. If you get wild seeds when you're out gathering, plant them because that will increase your foraging. And you want your foraging increase before salmonberry season if you can, because it'll help you get more salmonberries. But most of them are found throughout the whole season. Like you have certain ones in spring, certain ones in fall, except for salmonberries and blackberries. Salmonberries are in the spring from day 15 through 18. Get as many as you can. I use them for energy. And then blackberries you can get from in the fall from day 8 to 11. This is the area where you come to get spring onions, which will help with your foraging. Because almost anything that you collect in the wild, almost, there's always that word almost, and see, we just leveled up on foraging. So, almost anything. But we'll go through that while we're doing this. All items, most items are buried. I mean, not buried. Oh my gosh. See, I can't think. Most of the foraging items you will pick up are shaped from the trees or shaped from bushes. There is a few exceptions, and they are the berry items, which is sap and cave carrots. You can get the fruit left by bats in the cave if that's the choice that you make when you get there. I usually go for mushrooms. All items on the beach. Crops grown from the wild seeds, like we said, and truffles. Now, the items listed that I just talked about also, except for mushrooms, are not affected. Can be increased in quality if you have the botanist profession. Now you see these little bubbles? We were going to try to catch a fish there because I think it's like 4 times faster they bite when you see those. But the botanist profession does not apply to mushrooms that are not picked. So if you're tapping a mushroom tree, which you'll learn later, or you're getting them from the farm cave, they don't count in the botanist profession. Foraged items that are dug up with a hoe, like snow yams or the other one in the winter root. In the wild, that is. They are not in the botanist, and neither is the seaweed foraged in mines. You have, I think it's like 10 levels of foraging that you can go to. Level 1, you will you'll be able to make your own wild seeds, and you'll be able to make a field snack. And at this point, trees now sometimes drop seeds. Then you go on, you get different things, like different recipes, like charcoal kiln, moss soup, cookout kit, all these recipes. And level 4, you get wild seeds in the summer. Wild, because you've already got the ability to make the spring. When you get to level 4, you can make summer wild seeds. You'll be able to make a tapper. That's very important. You want to make tappers. And you make a mushroom log. This mushroom log, if you place it on your farm, I think you can get mushrooms from it. And also at level 4, you can get a +1 wild berry harvesting. Now level 5 in foraging, you're going to be asked to pick a forester profession or a gatherer. The forester, you get 25% more wood from the trees that you drop, and that goes to the trees, stumps, and logs. Or you can pick the gatherer. You get a chance for a double harvest of foraged items, and that's a 20% chance. So you just have to make up your mind at this point in the game, do you want more wood or do you want more forageables? because you can always change this later. And when you get to level 10, you're going to be asked to make another decision. Whether you're going to be a lumberjack, and that gives all trees a chance to drop hardwood, and the tappers 25% more. The syrups worth 25% more. So any syrups that you sell, you can get 25% more. The botanists will be forged items are always highest quality, so they'll always be iridium level. And it also comes with a tracker, which gives you the location of forgeable items revealed. I think there's like a little arrow, maybe at the edge or something of the screen that points to where it is. Now, trees will give you, if you cut them down with an axe, will give you 12 experience points, and that comes with the last chop when the tree falls. So the wiki says. You get 1 experience point for removing the stump after you cut the tree down. You get 1 experience point for each piece of moss that you collect from trees. That was added with a 1.6, but I think it's really good. If you go through, it's always hit me in the summer since 1.6 came out. There's a green rain, and you just go through, you collect moss, a whole bunch of moss. So that's good. 1 experience point for moss. You get 1 experience points per berry for shaking blackberries and salmonberries. So you want your foraging up so you can get more than 1 for each thing. Now, you get 25 experience points for moving the large stumps and large logs, which means you have to upgrade your axe. That's probably one of the tools that I do the quickest. The watering can and the axe. And now, you get 7 points for each item you pick up off the ground. And if you take that gatherer profession and you get an extra item when you're picking up the items, then you get another 7 experience points. Sorry, I can't talk today. My throat is hurting. For picking up that extra item. You get 3 experience points for each spring onion, which we just went and picked in Cindersnap Forest in the spring. So we got 3, and I can't remember how many we picked, but we got 3 experience points for each one. You'll get 2 experience points when you grow wild seeds, but that also gives you farming experience. I think you get like 3 to farming, but you get 2 for the items grown from wild seeds. You get 5 experience points for each mushroom that you collect from the cave, if that's what you go, and from the mushroom logs. Now, I'm so sorry. The 7 experience points for foraging items applies to those visibly sitting on the ground that you pick up. It does not apply to items lying on the ground, such as something dropped by shaking, or, like the logs that you see, the dropped branches. They don't count. All items foraged from the beach, and when we get to Ginger Island, from the west side of that island, I just lost. Grant the 7 experience points. I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. All fruit collected from the farm cave, all mushrooms from Ginger Island Mushroom Cave, truffles, and forage items that are on the ground in the mines and Skull Cavern, such as the red mushroom, purple mushroom, and the fiddlehead ferns. You will be getting fiddlehead ferns during that green rain too, which the mushrooms and the fiddlehead ferns you need for the bundle. So that's good. Now these are the items you do not get any foraging experience for. Trees felled by bombs. And there is something about if you weaken a tree with a bomb before felling it, you still get an extra point, but I don't know that I've ever tried that one. But you get you don't get it from bombs. You don't get it from the twigs that are on the ground, the little branches. You don't get it experience points from grapes that you grow from grape starts, only the ones in the wild. You don't get it for items dug up, like I said, from the artifact, the little wiggly worms is what I call them, but I think they're actually stems, I think. And that would be like, maybe, like I said, snow yam or winter root, something like that. You don't get anything from the garden pots, and you'll see Evelyn will give us a garden pot and a recipe to make them. Items dug up by tilling soil in the mines, such as for the cave carrot. Nope. Mushrooms obtained from either tapping or chopping. Nope. Non-forage items spawned on the ground in the mines. And that would be like the quartz, the fire quartz, earth crystals. I'm trying to think of what you just pick up. You don't have to get from a rock or a node. Frozen tears, even the dinosaur egg, which you'll see. But I don't know if they fixed it, but I do know at one time there was a bug that allowed you, if you got 2 of those items, you still got the 7 experience points for that, but don't count on it. Oh, I'm sorry. Got that on my phone. Don't count on it because it may have been fixed. Portables obtained from killing monsters don't count. And gingers dug up from the ground, which will be later on, do not count. Now, you can get certain cooked dishes that will increase your foraging. Like pancakes will be a +2, and it lasts for 11 minutes and 1 second. And you will see a little area up near the right hand of the screen that shows what buff is in effect. A survival burger will do 3, and a tropical curry will do 4. And each one of them lasts, the burger lasts for like 5 minutes, 35 seconds it says. And the curry 5 minutes and 1 second. Now, you get these recipes for these in different places. You can get the pancakes from the Star Drop Saloon or the Queen of Sauce somewhere in the summer, I think. Autumn Bounty. I think Demetrius is the one that after you get 7 hearts to him, he will send this to you in the mail, but you can get it another way. Well, he'll send you the recipe. You can get the actual bounty, Autumn's Bounty, from the community center. Now, this is why you will see when we keep playing that, and I know that went to the fishing to try to get the sardines, but we're going to keep going with foraging because that's what this is about. I said, remember I said that items on the beach count. Well, they do. And, oh wait, let's give Haley her parsnip that she asked for. I just want to make sure it's her. Sometimes I get them confused and give it to the wrong person, but it's her, so we completed the quest. In this foraging, it's per week. There are a limit of, I think it's like 6 items on the map. Per map, which I think that's the areas on the map. We'll have to see how true this is. Per week, you can get 6 items per week, and it resets every Sunday. So you will see me, most likely, going to the beach on Saturdays because it doesn't change. If you pick them up in that week, it doesn't change what's going to be there. So you can go Sunday and pick everything up. Saturday and pick everything up. That's what I usually do because Sunday there'll be new items. And any that you did not collect before that Sunday will be removed and it will start all over again. um, foraged items, trees, you can get sap. In the spring, you can get wild horseradishes, daffodils, leeks, dandelions, spring onions, morel mushrooms, common mushrooms, and the salmonberry, all which we will see during our time. In the summer, you get grapes, spiceberries, sweet peas, red mushrooms, fiddlehead ferns, and common mushroom. In fall, you get the common mushroom, the wild plum, the hazelnut, the blackberry, the centrale mushroom, the red and purple mushroom. Winter, there's not as many. You get the winter root, the crystal fruit, the snow yam, the crocus, and the holly. And I'm going through these rather quickly, but when we find or we go to different seasons, we'll move on to the others. On the beach, you can find a nautilus shell you need for the bundle, coral, sea urchin, rainbow shell, clam, cockle, mussel, oyster, and seaweed. You need those for crafting, and you need it for the bundles to repair the community center. So make sure you hang on to all of those. And some of these items can also be found when you have crab pots, which we'll go over when we get those. They can be found in there. In the mines, you can find red or purple mushrooms or cave carrot. In the desert, there's the cactus fruit and the coconut. And when we get to it, Ginger Island will be ginger and a magma cap. So, in the 1.6 is, like I said, is where he added harvesting moss, granting 1 foraging experience. So, I like that. Now, we're just going to put some of this stuff away. And up above, you can see, I know I scrolled across it. My controller has a mind of its own. You can make as many chests as you want. Well, actually, I think there might be a cutoff number, but I don't know. I make a lot of them. And you can color code them. I put blue. I make anything I get from the ocean or the lake or the river when I first start, blue. Now, when I start getting more items, and there's a lot from the ocean, a lot from the river, I will go in and make each chest a different blue color, so I'll know which one is which. Let's see, we leveled up to foraging level 2, so we get the charcoal kiln now. So that's foraging in a nutshell. There's so much more I could tell you. So many more items. But we'll go through that as we get to them. But if you do have any questions, if you know anything that I left out that's basic, please let me know in the comments. I did leave a lot out that's not basic, but like I said, there's so much. We will go through that when we get to it. But yeah, that's day 6. We didn't open the community center. So we will do that on the next day, the day we're on, day 7. So let's go do that. Okay, let's just finish this. We just sold a fish. Not much gold. But we're on day 7. And we're going to open the community center, but we have a few other things to do. So let's start by checking our weather report. Tomorrow it's going to be beautiful and sunny, and you can see the sun coming through the window there. What kind of fortune? The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Oh, good. Now here's the Queen of Sauce. You heard me mention that. Greetings. It is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, stir fry. It's a perfect way to get some healthy greens on your plate. Saute the greens in a little sesame oil. Make sure to add plenty of fresh ginger and garlic. Now breathe deeply. Oh, okay, yum. That's the best I could do with that one. And then we come out because we found some copper ore. That's what triggers Clint to show up at your farm. And he's telling us that he's going to give us a blueprint to do a furnace. And then we're going to have a quest to build the furnace. And then we'll have a quest to smelt the the copper. So he's going to give us the blueprint. We'll be able to craft it. And then he's just going back to his home or his shop, whatever. And we can get through with the first part of our morning, maybe. He's the one that you take your tools to upgrade. We'll go over that when it's time to upgrade, or we may go over it when we visit his shop. I probably won't take us to the shop until we've been to the mines, even though we have a few geodes. And he's the one that you take the geodes to. He can open them and tell you what's inside of them. Sometimes you get good things. Sometimes you get clay. Which, I say that, but save your clay because sometimes that's the hardest thing to get. You wouldn't think so, but... Now those parsnips up there are the ones that hopefully will give us 5 stars. We had a couple more that we have to pick up. And I was hoping to get at least a silver quality parsnip, but we didn't. So we're just going to give the mayor a regular parsnip. But we did get some potatoes, so that's good. We're going to take with us. We're going to go ahead and water what we have here because we're going to be planting some seeds when we get back. We're not going to go buy any, but we should be given some as a reward for completing the first bundle in the crafting room of the community center. We're going to put one up. Oh, actually we have 3. So see, with potatoes you have a chance of getting more than one from each plant. So we did get 2 from one of them, so that's good. Okay. We're not going to need that. Not till we get back anyway. I don't know what to take, y'all. Everything just makes our pockets so full. So we're just going to take the first few things. We're going to take the 4 we need to open the spring foraging bundle in the crafting room. And you'll see what happens when we do that. And so then we can move on to the other room that opens. And we do have items for the next 2 rooms. Once we finish the spring bundle, the foraging bundle, it will open 2 other rooms. When you complete a bundle, it opens other rooms until you have all the rooms open. So first, let's go give the mayor his birthday gift so I don't forget and sell it or eat it or whatever I accidentally do with the wrong button. Oh, we're going to get to cutscene. This is new. It's a prize machine that's in his house. And he's going to tell us about it. Ah, hello there, Nana A. I was just loading some more prizes into this machine here. It's a new program I've come up with to help promote a spirit of goodwill among the townsfolk, you included. It's pretty simple. Sometimes when you help others, they'll give you a prize ticket. You put it in the machine and you get a prize. Now he's going to say he's worried that people will only do it for the prize tickets and not for their fellow man, which, duh, some will, but we won't. We just want to help. Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear that. And, keep checking the help wanted board. And it will tell you if there's a prize ticket that's going to be awarded. It will be on the help wanted. Now we're going to give him his birthday gift if I can get this to work right. This parsnip. We don't have much to give. But he says thank you, and it's a nice gift, so he was sweet about it. Now, I think we should... Ooh, check the trash cans because it was good luck. See, field snack. That's all I get from them, y'all. Field snack. Or what it takes to make field snacks. Or plant trees. Whichever way you want to look at it. Oh, that must be a higher quality because it wouldn't pick it up. So let's go in and start the community center, y'all. This is going to be our chore for the first year. Alright. You click on the scroll. We're going to click Spring Foraging Bundle. And we're going to put one of each. The daffodil. The dandelion. The leek. And the wild horseradish. And for that, we will get, wait for it, 30 spring seeds. So that's why we did the tilling and the watering. Because we're going to plant those seeds. It'll help with our foraging. Now, you can give 99 twice of wood, the 99 stone, and 10 hardwood. You have the fall foraging, the summer foraging, the winter foraging. They each have a different number that you need in each of the bundles. So make sure that you look at that. And then this opens the pantry and the fish tank. And we have some for both of those. We brought the pantry items with us, but we didn't have room to bring the fish. So let's go put the parsnip and the potato in for the spring crops. Then all we need is our green bean and our cauliflower to grow, and we want that to happen by day 13 at the latest, because that will give us 20 speed grow formulas. We can put it with our strawberries that we'll get the seeds on the 13th, and it'll make us an extra yield of strawberries, hopefully. This is everything you need for the artesian bundle. Then you have the animal bundle, which you only need 5. So you need a large milk, a large brown, large white egg, large goat milk, a duck egg, the wool, and a lot of those that you can get from the traveling merchant. So you may not have to wait till we get animals. But we're going to try to get animals really quick. We're going to try to make a lot of money from our strawberries. So we're going to save up for a pack to increase our pack, which will be 2,000 gold. The next one is 8,000, I think. So we're just going to work on the 2,000. And by that time, we're going to need to start saving money for strawberries. So that will be our next goal. Unless we see something at the traveling merchant that we can't get pretty quick ourselves. If it's something that's going to take a while, we probably will not get it. That's your choice, your decision. You have to make up your mind what you want to spend your gold on. And if it's foraging items, we probably will not get it because we'll get them all. We're going to eat our field snack. That gives us a little bit of energy. Now let's go to the beach. Maybe. You see it says a carp frenzy has begun in the mountains. That means go to the mountains and catch a bunch of carp. I'm going to tell you, y'all, I've been through a few frenzies, and every time I go, I catch a few of those fish, and then I catch lots of other fish. So, okay, now here we are on Sunday. You can see that the beach has reset. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, maybe. That 1, 2, 3. 4, I think, on the beach. So, maybe we'll wait till Saturday and come get the others, or if we're here, if we're coming to do some fishing and we see something, then we'll pick it up. But I'm going to make room, because those are needed for the crab pot section in the fish tank. Now, if you haven't joined my Discord, I hope you do. I have a section there for Stardew Valley tips and tricks, and I am starting to put in information about each of the towns, each of the villagers. I will start with those who have birthdays in the spring. I started with the mayor. I am a little behind, y'all. Had a rough time here, but we're catching back up. We had a bad storm that knocked out my OBS, and it's taken me forever to get it back like it should be. This is actually like my 4th time to make this, or attempt to make this video. And each time I had to start a new farm over and catch up to where we were. So if you see something that maybe looks a little different than the last episode, that's why. I tried to get everything back like we had it, but you never know. Okay. Let's just check these trash cans while nobody's here. And we picked up all those spring onions last night, or yesterday, so. Oh, we found a book. Must have been time for us to learn to read. No, we'll go over that when we visit Gunther. Oh, good. Look at all of these. 3 points, y'all. And that is why you will see me starting my day over most of the time. Is because I forget and leave it on either the axe or the hoe, and it digs up the crop. And I've done that to my strawberries and lost like 2 or 3 strawberries. I'm like, nope, can't do that. So I'll start the day over. Have to do it all over again. Which, if you've ever done the egg festival, you know why I said it like that. We can't get that. Our packs are full. And there is, speaking of the egg festival, we'll just talk about that as we're walking up. There is a certain route that you can take to collect the Easter eggs that supposedly it's a win every time. I will look at it and see if I can show it to y'all. I usually just, okay, hold that thought, y'all. She has an iridium bar, tuna, bread, gravel path, pink cake, crystal path, and cheese cauliflower, holly, crystal fruit, stone slab, and rare seed. Really, the only thing I might take would be the tuna or the rare seed. But we're saving up for a bigger pack, and we'll get those. And she may have them again. So we're not going to buy anything. We couldn't anyway because our pack was full, but I don't see any reason for us to come back and buy anything. And again, that would be your call. You have to look at that and say, yes, I want to spend my money. I can wait to have a bigger pack, or whatever. However you rationalize it. That's your call. Now, this is a lot of seeds, so we're going to need a bigger area. Okay, we're just going to plant these. And then we'll have to water them. When you plant a seed, let's say the parsnips, it takes 4 days for the parsnips to grow. But you will not get harvestable parsnips until day 5. And that's because basically the day you plant them, and this is how I look at it, is day 0. And then the next day or at midnight, whenever it starts the growth stage, so to speak. I know it starts immediately, but the way I rationalize it, day 0, you plant, you water, make sure you water. Then day 2 through 5 is when they grow. Day 5, they'll be ready to harvest. And that's the way with all the crops. Whatever day they say, like they say they take 13 days, you might as well say they take 14 days. Because you're not going to get that first yield. Like if we planted today, we're not going to get that yield on day 20. We'll get it on day 21. And that's why you will hear me say when it comes to that time, when we're talking about strawberries, plant them that night. And make sure that you get your speed grow. So make sure you do your, the first day, you do your cauliflower and your green bean, a potato. That's the 4 crops, the parsnip, potato, green bean, cauliflower. If you can't buy anything else, buy those 3 because you already have the parsnips. And it doesn't matter what quality it is. So you just want to complete that area in that bundle, as they are called. Now, I know that we didn't get to go to the mines, but that's okay. We're going to start the mines on the next day. Even if it's bad luck, y'all. We're going to go. But we do have some more things to put in the community center. We have some things to add to the fish tank. And for a few of them, we're going to have all but one. And that's because of the season we're in. Now, I will tell you, on one of the bundles, which is, I think it's the river, you need a catfish. And if y'all want to see me struggle fishing in this game, it's going to be with a catfish. And I can catch them. But man, out of all the fish outside of the rare fish, the catfish give me the most problems. Even more than a pike or octopus. Another one that will give you problems will be the sea cucumber. But you can do it. And now we're going to go up here and we're going to add to the fish tank. This is the river fish. The only one we have is the shad, it looks like. We don't have any more to add there. We don't have any specialty fish. Oh, I went too fast, y'all. Sorry. We're going to have the bullhead, the carp, and the largemouth bass. So we'll only need, I think it's the walleye that's left there. Here we're going to have the bream and the eel. Now, see, this is why I go fishing on the 3rd day when it's raining, between 4 and whatever time it takes me to catch an eel. And they can be slippery, if you will. They can be hard to catch too. But like I said, when I first started playing this game, I refused to get the even the training fishing pole. But that's how I am, y'all. And I kept going until I could catch every fish with that bamboo pole. I didn't upgrade my pole at all. Now I do because I've done it. But it can be done. I would suggest getting the training fishing pole so you can up your fishing. You will only get the lower fish though. Now with the community center, you can see that little button. I was jibber jabbering and not watching what I was pushing. There's a button, and I will show you again. And when you open your inventory, and you can go through each room that you have open in the community center. So if you're out, see, it's that little button right above the one where you organize. So if you're out and about and you're like, oh, do I need that? I got to make a decision. Do I need that for the community center, or can I wait to get something else? Then open up your pack, push that button, and go through your bundles and see what you need. It's right up there at the very top. You can do it when you open your pack anywhere. And you just click on whichever ones that you have open, whichever rooms, whichever bundles you have left, and it'll tell you what you need. Very, very handy to have, I will tell you. I used to, well, I still do. I'm going to be honest with you. I am old school. I pen and paper everything. For this game, for Animal Crossing, I have journals on top of journals. But if you're not a pen and paper person, there you go. There's your list that you need. And we're just going to put back the items that we didn't need. And I think we'll just do some foraging, y'all. We're going to just chop some trees for the rest of the night. Yeah, once I go get my tools, y'all. And just kind of try to up our foraging some more, get that level going. Now, when you're doing this, you don't have to repeatedly push the button. Whatever button you use, whatever controller, or if you're using a mouse on the PC, whatever you use, just if you're on a controller, you can hold that down and it'll keep hitting. Let's go ahead and eat our pancakes. It's going to up our foraging, so we'll have a little bit better luck with foraging. And we're just going to continue doing this. So I'm just going to let you listen to the wonderful sound of Stardew instead of my raspy voice today. And then when we're through, I'll come back and we'll talk about the next episode. So, enjoy, y'all. Okay, I'm back. We're going to put some stuff away and see what we can pick up because we had some stuff that we didn't pick up. Oh, good. It's the Woody's Secret. We got a book. So it's 1:30. Let's go in the house. So if me jibber jabbering keeps me up and I pass out, at least I'll be in the house. So this is what you do when you get a book. You just highlight it push the A button for me, because A on my controller, and you read it. And then you can go and it'll tell you that failed trees have a 5% chance to yield double the wood. So you've gained that power by reading that book. Some books you will read in the library. Some you will find, and now there's a bookseller. We'll go over all that at one time. Okay, y'all. This is the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comments, requests, please put them down below in the comments, and I will definitely look at them. Don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out the channel. It's free, takes a few seconds, and it's painless, I promise. We're going to be doing day 8 and 9 at least. We might try to get a little bit further in as we get going, but at least day 8 and 9 we'll be going to the mines the next episode, so I hope you join me there. And if you haven't already, go ahead. I'll wait just a few seconds. There you go. Hit that subscribe button. I know that's what y'all did. And come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. We have a lot coming on down the line at the channel. The second half of the year is going to be fun. We'll be starting a lot of new things. So, come on in, kick your shoes off, stay a while. You won't regret it. You're going to have so much fun, y'all. We play Stardew Valley. I'm going to be starting a new farm on a video series that's not this one. There's a poll up on my community tab, so if you want to help pick the farm that I do, then go give your vote on that poll. And I stream Stardew every Tuesday and Friday. Hope to see you there. And of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye y'all.